wasn't able to get on tonight since it was super last minute. But you'll laugh, Emily, because the beginning of what I have to say is kind of goes off what we've been talking about lately. But so the first thing I wanted to say is I have been following, I don't even remember who it is, but there's someone on Instagram who has been their whole summer, like her daughter apparently has been like super scared of stuff. So she's been using the hashtag Summer of Brave, and she's like been documenting all these cool things that her daughter's been like overcoming, and like riding her bike for the first time and jumping into a lake and going swimming in the lake. And anyway, so it's kind of just been, I've been following her Summer of Brave of all of the things that her daughter's been doing. And so then I got to thinking, because I've been talking with some ambassadors about, and it seems like every newbie kind of goes through this period of like scared of something, scared of posting, scared of reaching out, scared of rejection, or scared of not knowing enough about the products to share with other people. There's just so many things that you can be scared of that I wanted to kind of make August the month of Brave. And so we're going to be talking about, I don't know, even just thinking about ways, it doesn't even have to be Plexus related, but just kind of coming together as a team and having this mindset of, I'm going to do stuff even though I'm scared. And there may be things that I've been hesitant to do for a long time, but this is the month that I am going to do it, and I'm going to do it scared, and I'm just going to see what happens. And I promise we're going to survive. All of us are going to survive. So I think it's just going to be really cool for us all to commit to something. Like I said, it doesn't have to be Plexus related or not. I would love it if there were some things in Plexus that we could overcome too. But especially maybe, I want you to kind of maybe have that in the back of your mind for the rest of this call, because at the end, I'd love for us maybe to share something that popped in your mind, because usually the first thing that pops in your mind is the thing that you're most scared of and that you're going to make excuses not to do. So that probably is the one that you need to do. But so like just be thinking about what's one thing maybe even by the end of the week that I could share with the group, or I could post about on Facebook, and like I'm thinking maybe I don't know, first thing that popped on my mind since we were talking, Amber, about church was maybe I invited somebody to church that I hadn't talked to in a while, and maybe you could share that with the group, and that could be your brave thing that you did the week. Or I don't know, school's starting and we have lots of teachers on here. Maybe you met with all of your parents' teachers that night, and that was your brave moment of doing something that was maybe a little bit uncomfortable for you to do. So anyway, just be thinking about something maybe that pops in your mind that you could do, and that could be and it's not just one thing a month. Like, I hope that this encourages you to step out of your comfort zone and do multiple things throughout the month that you're going to do scared, and to be brave in doing it. So here are some quotes that I remember that kind of popped to my mind when I thought of fear or being brave. And I heard this somewhere, I don't know if you guys have seen it too, but that we're actually only born, and when we're born, we are born with two things that we're fearful of falling. And there's actually that like baby reflex where if you like hold them by the arms and let go, they have that reflex that they're falling. Anyway, so that's a born fear, that you're fear of falling, and fear of loud noises. So again, like when you make a loud noise and a baby's around, they may cry or startle them or whatever. So those are the only things that you're born with that you're fearful of. Everything else is learned. So what you have learned or been taught or told yourself that you're scared of talking to people, or you're scared of rejection, or you're scared of talking to large groups of people, or just any of those things that make you uncomfortable. Those have been learned, and you've been telling yourself, or someone has been telling yourself since you're little, that you're scared of those things. Another thing I thought of, this is kind of funny because it says if you don't ask, the answer is always no. And anytime I ever hear that, I think of my husband, because he cracks me up sometimes. Like anytime we go buy something like at a retail store, he always jokes. He's like, hey, you can give me your employee discount. Or like he goes to a convenience store and he's like, these are buy two, get one free, right? And like, you would be so surprised at how many times we get employee discounts or they give us free stuff because he brings it up. So if you never ask, the answer is always no. And so he's always said, he's like, you never know who's going to give it to you. He just jokes around. Anyway, so keeping that in mind, the answer is always no if you never ask. So if you are getting no one in Plexel, or if you're asking anybody, there's always going to be no.
Make sure I get the right.
The next thing, if you don't ask, the answer is always no. If you don't go after what you want, you'll never have it. If you don't step forward, you're always in the same place. And then everything you've ever wanted to do is on the other side of fear. You may have goals and big things you want to do, but you might have to take that leap over some things that may be uncomfortable. It's okay to be scared. Being scared means you're about to do something really, really brave. So those are my little inspirational things about our month of Brave. If you just tuned in, that's what we're talking about, is be thinking of something by the end of the call maybe that you'd like to share. We could share in the message thread about something, Plexus or not, that you want to step out of your comfort zone and just do and do scared this month. All right, if you have not seen the corporate emails or any of people post about it, we have some super exciting things going on with corporate this month, and I think everyone on this call, or even on this whole team that's maybe not tuned into the call, can qualify for any one of the incentives that they're doing. Just like last month, if you add 3 ambassadors, or you get 3 active ambassadors in your silver, then normally it's a $100 bonus. This month they're doubling it again to $200 bonus, and they're going to break it up just a little bit to where you get 150 this month, and then if you stay silver and you still have 3 active ambassadors, then you get the extra 50 next month as well. And it's for those of you who were silver last month and you qualified for it, what that means is, say you added 3 ambassadors last month, they all joined last month, and so then maybe in August, maybe 2 of those ambassadors reorder, and maybe that 3rd one is like, hey, yeah, I don't need products right away. Then even if that 3rd person that joined last month doesn't order this month, you can add another 3rd person and still be considered silver, or still be considered having 3 active people. So that's the same thing that goes for this month. If you add 3 people this month, and then to get that extra 50 to make it 200 next month, you just need 3 active, and it doesn't matter who they are, just as long as 3 are active. Okay, so lots of people, raise your hand if that's what you're going for this month, is to get silver, 3 active ambassadors if you're not silver already. All right, and then the next category is people who, even if you're not silver, I think you can still earn this one, where if you get a silver person on your team. So if anyone on any of your level 1s goes silver, you get a $50 bonus for helping them go silver. So that's what's great about residual income, about building your team, is that you're pouring into your team and you're helping them grow and be better and learn how to do this network marketing thing, and you're investing in them, and so that you also get invested back in, like you get rewarded for that hard work of helping others. And that there's no limit to that. So if you have 3 people on your team and they all 3 go silver, then you get 3 $50 bonuses. So that's something I'm shooting for this month as well. So hopefully you guys are. And then the last one is, or I guess not last one, but the other one is if you go gold. And to go gold means that you, well, past silver. Silver's the first one. Once you get past silver, it's not just 3 ambassadors, then it turns to points. So each of those ambassadors on your team starts being worth points. And for those on your first 3 levels, they're all worth 5 points. So to get to gold, you need 100 points. So if you kind of switch your brain to silver's 3 people, well, you can kind of start to think of gold as 20 people. So 20 multiplied by 5 points apiece is where that 100 points comes from. So gold are those people who have a few ambassadors underneath them and they are adding more to their team. They're personally recruiting more, as well as more people on their team are recruiting more, getting that 100 points. If you're close to 100 points and shooting for that this month, then normally it's a $250 bonus, and they're doubling $500. So if you're anywhere close to gold, it would totally be worth it to shoot for gold this month because you get an extra $250. If you have ranked gold before and you have dropped below that 100 points, so maybe you're around 50, 60, 70, 80, and you want to get back up to gold, if you re-rank gold, then you get that 250 initial bonus again. So lots of really cool incentives going on. So the thing that I wanted to do is to help you that are trying to get towards your goal, that goal of going silver, adding people on your team to go silver. I wanted to help kind of even motivate you even more that for as a team, so there's how many people in here? It says 10 people. And plus we have people who said they couldn't be on tonight. So as a team, if we add together 25 ambassadors, then it unlocks all of these prizes. And so I showed you that I gave you a hidden graphic, and then for some of you, I accidentally sent the whole graphic. So you already know what's going on. But as a team, if we add 25 ambassadors in the month of August, then it unlocks prizes. And there's going to be 3 prizes that you're going to get your name put into a hat for. And say you added 3 ambassadors and you contributed 3 of the 25 as a team, then you get your name in there 3 different times. And the prizes are, and they're not really like top prize, second prize, whatever. Whoever's name gets drawn first gets to choose which one of the 3 that they want. And then the second name gets to choose of the 2 that are left. And the third name gets the last one. So the prizes are a free product of your choice, anything but the slim, since it's kind of on the price you're in. So any of the Plexus product bottles, creams, anything like that, $40 of value, you get to product of your choice if you want to try something new or get something restock or use it as a giveaway for your own team and business. The second prize is a Plexus, I said Plexus swag, so it could be shirt, it could be water bottle, it could be keychain. If you go in the back office, log into your account, myplexusprint.com is kind of where all of the Plexus gear is. So you can go on there and look. They have some really cool new shirts with the new logos and stuff on there. So you get to pick something. Etsy also has some really cool stuff. So some choices there. So product or swag. And then third one is a $25 gift card to just I plan on just doing like a Visa gift card or Amazon gift card or something like that. So those are the prizes. And like I said, again, 25 as a team, and then it unlocks the prizes for you to be able to earn those. And it can be anybody on the team. So the thing that I think is going to be super helpful, the next thing to talk about is for those of you who are just getting started, who haven't been sharing for very long, who need some guidance in what to learn about Plexus, what to do, how to do it, what's the best way to, add some customers, ambassadors, get people interested. If you are committed and you want to, I am going to be here to mentor you, and you don't have to be in my level 1. You can be on any level, but I'm going to be, if you let me know and you're committed, then I am going to send you emails every day and text reminders with like a task. So it's going to be like, here's your connections list. They're little videos and things, and they give you a document that you can look over and some tech. The thing is it's going to take maybe 30 minutes, maybe an hour a day to, I don't think it'll take an hour, but, it'll give you something very focused to be able to do. I have done this with a couple other ambassadors, and I think they're both silver now. So it's just it just helps. Like sometimes if you go on the team page, it's amazing and there's tons of resources, but it's kind of like, where do I start? There's so much to look at and watch and do that I don't really know where to start. So this gives you something very direct. And once you get that done, you can do whatever you want. You can not do Plexus, or you can go on the team page and look at other videos, scroll the team pages, other things that have been shared, learn more about the products, whatever you want to do. But once you do that task, it shouldn't take you too long. It just helps you keep focused, and then they kind of build on each other. So then you can learn more about posting, then you can learn more about reaching out. Anyway, I want to be able to do that for you guys because it will help you reach your silver goals. You're adding more to your team and helping them go silver, and then helps as a team earn our team goal and prizes as well. So hopefully that helps and that is helpful for you. I've mentioned it to a couple of you that seemed interested. So if you are in, just shoot me a message or in the message thread that we have going on, or a personal message, and I will get you hooked up with those daily emails so they can help you reach your goals. So that's really all that I had. If you turned in late, I'll just do a quick recap. First thing was the month of Brave is what we're calling August, because we're going to be doing things outside of our comfort zone, doing it together, encouraging each other to accomplish these things that may be a little scary at first, and cheering each other on. And I want that, the Jill's Business Builders, I want that to be an interactive thread. So if I post something, feel free to message back. I've said multiple times to people in the thread that if they don't want the alerts, then they can just mute it. So don't feel like you're like overwhelming people with messages. Most people probably have that muted anyway. So interact. We can shout out some things that we've done, or maybe you posted something with the hashtag Month of Brave and you want us to go and comment and like on it, then just shoot the message there and we can go to your page and check it out. Anyway, doing things scared this month and really working on stepping out of our comfort zone and getting uncomfortable. And then we did the corporate incentives, the silver double bonus, getting teammates to silver and you get rewarded, and then getting the double incentive for gold. And then our team, if we add 25 ambassadors, it unlocks 3 top prizes. Everybody's name's entered in there that's helped add ambassadors to the month. And then we'll draw for those winners. And then the kind of the Mentor Me program, that if you are wanting to get to silver or just some guidance in working your Plexus business, then I can shoot you a daily email and a text to remind you to help you stay focused on a task each day to get you doing those income producing activities. All right, does anybody have any questions, or maybe you've thought of your Brave thing that you're going to try to do this week? You can just unmute yourself if you want to share. Anybody? Maybe even just posting about Plexus is something that's out of your comfort zone.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Oh, you're
I'm kind of afraid of talking to my friends, my closest friends. I feel like I'm going to turn them off, or, make them feel uncomfortable, like I'm pressuring them or something. So
yeah,
that's something that I want to do.
And honestly, if they're your closest friends, I really doubt that they're worried about something that you're telling them. They care about you and are there to support you. And if they aren't someone that's supportive of you, then they may not want to be your close friends. But yeah, so if that's what you're saying is going to be your Brave thing, we'll definitely cheer you on, encourage you. Maybe just start with one friend. One friend at a time.
Well, I've had a couple that I've talked to.
Yeah. Good. Was there somebody on the phone that was trying to talk? It was like 693. No, maybe not. Oh, people are getting off because they don't want to say anything. Well, that encourages me, Terry, that I'm going to make mine talking to somebody in person this week, because that's my weakness for sure.
Can you hear me, Jill?
Yes. Who is that?
This is Kaylee.
Oh,
I'm in the line through Arby's, so I'm a bit quick. But Yeah, I guess that's something I want to work on too. Like reaching out in person,
Good.
like being more comfortable, like talking in front of people about it.
Yeah, I remember the
I
first
actually-
time that I talked to somebody in person, and it was at church. And I don't know. I'm glad I had a dark colored shirt on because, like, I feel like I was covered in sweat, like armpit sweat. Like, but
Okay,
it
not
turned
the
out to
only
be like talking through some of the struggles her daughter was having, and they were headed to a specialist, and she was looking really not wanting to do that. So it was a really great conversation. It was not necessarily one that I don't think she would have had like over messaging. So it was good.
Mhm. I actually did go see a friend today.
Are you done? Who went and saw a friend?
Terry,
Oh, Terry.
well, she's kind of more an acquaintance, but I know she struggles with diverticulitis, and I had struggled with that. I actually had surgery in March for it, and she had had that kind of surgery, but she still struggles with it. And so I went and saw her, and she actually ordered some product. So, she'd just been on my mind because we kind of shared the same problem.
And I'm sure that you came to her with a complete, genuine, caring for her, that it wasn't like, hey, here's our brochure of products, pick one and buy something from me. Like, I'm sure that you came across very genuine to her. So
Yeah.
that makes a big difference. All right. Well, if you don't feel comfortable sharing with everybody, then hopefully you will share in the group message thread or shoot me a message, and we'll be here to cheer each other on as we do our brave things. And again, it doesn't have to be Plexus related. So if you don't know how to swim and you're going to learn how to swim this week, then share with us that you're learning. So anyway, any other questions? All right. Well, it's good to see you guys, and have a good night.
Thanks, Jill.
Thank you, Jill.
Thank you.
Bye.